Chasing the stars, we'll stride into the dawn. Never back down till the battle is won. Face each foe with hearts brave and true, unafraid of the unknown, because I'll face it all with you. Hello, I'm the reviewer. You review it, I review you. This is my partner, Mr. It. Patreon request today of Tendo's video on the Gold Saucer in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
The Golden Saucer!
Me. Yeah, it's not like they're sponsored by Huntrix.
After all, a large amount of guests' first activity when entering a park is heading into the restroom.
It's not a big deal, and yet I feel called out.
Not even your hotel room has a restroom! And this is some kind of deluxe suite! And don't tell me the restrooms are a thing in this world due to working on different rules for our reality. We've seen toilets in this game before!
I mean, technically that was in Final Fantasy VII Remake, not Rebirth. Me.
Holodeck? What was that all about? Why was it being so weird?
Warning, due to the fictional nature of this environment, any interactions with NPCs outside of the source material's pre-written dialogue may result in bizarre responses.
Oh yeah, the whole premise here is that Tendo is exploring the park via their shiny new holodeck. But yeah, that seems like a fair reason for certain oddities in the NPCs. No! Beg pardon? Look, I know Tendo got their ship from the future or whatever, but whoever built this damn holodeck is a third-rate engineer with a fourth-rate degree! If an NPC can interact with a user on the levels we see here, then the AI should be programmed with a better failsafe for this kind of thing. It's like they want shenanigans to happen!
For your safety, however, they are pre-programmed not to harm the user in any fashion.
Oh no.
Well, that's good at least. Oh yes, very impressive that they went the extra mile to program in one of the basic laws of robotics!
You see, even to this day, Disney as a company ensures there's a trash can every 30 feet within its parks. That way, the ever-present evil that is littering is mostly mitigated, as the effort required to find a trash can when needed is so minimal that you really have no excuse to not just use it instead of throwing your trash on the ground.
I mean, it doesn't stop some people anyway. Me.
Already, this place has some serious issues, but what park doesn't?
When they opened Disneyland in 1956, nothing worked.
Popcorn, get your fresh hot popcorn right here.
Exactly. One order, please.
One order of what?
Popcorn, obviously.
Popcorn?
Is this fucking amateur hour? You have a food replicator on board your ship. This shouldn't be an issue. You can't buy popcorn in the game. I get that. But if you're gonna go with that logic, then have the NPCs completely ignore the user like the ones in the games do. Doc cares a lot about this.
In the event square, you can find a stand offering fried chicken, hot dogs, hamburgers, sandwiches, and pizza. The same offerings can be found in the Chocobo Square. You can also get room service in the hotel according to NPC background dialogue.
And that's it. No, seriously, that's it. Those 5 items are the only real food they serve in the main park at only 2 locations. And the only form of pizza they have here is basic cheese, too.
I see no issue with this. Me.
You need an exclusive membership to do anything in here! I guess you could eat the food and shop, and I get not letting non-members ride in the races, but they can't even bet on the races!
I could be misremembering, but can't non-members still, watch the races? Let's take horse racing, for example. Sure, gambling is a core aspect of the revenue, but many people still enjoy the races themselves without betting on them.
How can I help you today, sir?
I don't know. Maybe make this place a bit more accessible to people without a stupid membership. I mean, at least let non-members like me ride the chocobos.
What the hell is wrong with you?
What? What are you talking about?
You really think you can just waltz up here and fuck the birds, huh, Seal?
Whoa! Where the hell did that come from?
Oh, so you can't have the NPCs explain that they don't have certain things because they don't exist in the game world, but you can have characters from a teen-rated game accuse the users of bestiality? Not the point!
Welcome, cadets, to Space Ranger HQ. Our mission today is a vital one, and we will need your wholehearted support to defeat the enemy.
You're mocking me, aren't you?
Oh, no.
Considering the Space Ranger shtick is unique to Rebirth, I wouldn't be surprised if that was an intentional connection given Toy Story was in KH3.
This room is set up just as an entrance and a hangar bay. There is no room here anywhere to set up any form of queue for this attraction. So this area is going to clog up with guests trying to find a way to queue them all together waiting for their turn to ride this thing.
I'll admit I'm not sure how good of an argument this is, but do you see a lot of people? The whole riders per hour thing is based on the idea that the Gold Saucer is getting the same level of crowds as Disney on a regular day. Does it really need high riders per hour volume if the park doesn't get enough guests to make it worth it?
Yo, how's it going, Space Ranger?
Space Ranger? Who's a Space Ranger? I'm Mrs. Nesbitt.
This holodeck is being held together with paper clips and scotch tape.
So the idea of making your only on-site hotel a horror hotel already heavily cuts down your possibility for clientele.
Yes and no. Whether or not that's the case really depends on how far the theming goes. Like, many guests would love to stay at a hotel themed to the Haunted Mansion. There would be enough demand for a hotel like this to exist. But granted, if it's filled with the amount of jump scares this place has, yeah, not so much.
I know the game states that there are other hotels on property, but we never see them, and there are no potential pathways to reach them or advertising for them.
No joke, when I played this game, I thought I had inadvertently locked myself into staying at this hotel when I could have chosen another.
How might I be of service?
Oh no, I'm not falling for this time. I've seen how nuts you get when you go off script.
Script? What script?
You know, the original game script, the one you're from.
Game? I'm from... a game?
Yes, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Is that really too hard to understand?
Is all this world just a game?
And now we've got the NPCs becoming self-aware. Great. Fan-frickin-tastic. Sure, that one was more Tendo's fault than the designers, but she fell apart way too easily.
Oh no.
No joke! They treat a room to play frickin' trading card games as an attraction for the Golden Saucer.
I mean, is it a full attraction? It's just a designated area.
You cannot be serious. You cannot possibly be serious. This is a joke. It's not like Disney set up a place in their parks to play Lorcana.
As awesome as that would be, actually. Also, I gotta bring up this postscript bit Tendo brought up in their first upkeep video.
Yeah. About that.
Has anyone here ever heard of the realm of Lorcana before?
Funny enough, since the Golden Saucer video came out, I've actually gotten into Lorcana, and sad to say, this little experience has actually proven my point, as it lasted for such a short time in the park that I was never able to experience it.
You see, this is why card games have no place in a theme park.
That's not really a good argument, as the Lorcana experience at California Adventure was likely only intended to last as long as it did. Between that and the fact that they brought a similar experience to Epcot during their 2026 International Festival of the Arts, it was likely a trial balloon to see how guests would respond to Lorcana stuff, which, to my understanding, that it was pretty successful, all things considered.
What else Sorcerer's the Magic Kingdom? It died too!
Yeah, but that was a casualty of the pandemic.
Please, tell me the last Square is good. Please, for the sake of Square's reputation.
Ah yes, Square's reputation as... theme park designers?
This is actually one of the good ones, Event Square. This is probably the simplest, consisting of only a theater. But it's clear, based on the posters and ambiance, that plenty of shows and performances can take place here, and yeah, theaters have proven a decent theme park staple.
Once again, theater kids save the day.
Can you still honestly say that this would be an amazing park that just needs to be made real when you break it all down?
Kinda, yeah. Sure, this park has a lot of issues that most real-world parks wouldn't, or at least shouldn't. However, who's to say that this park would have to be painstakingly recreated exactly as it exists in this game? Look at Cars Land at DCA, for example. It is largely an exact replica of Radiator Springs with some edits to make it work as a theme park land. No one is really complaining that the Cozy Cone Motel is a restaurant or that various shops have human shopkeepers. If the Gold Saucer ever became a real park, or just a single land in a bigger park, let's be honest, the designers would absolutely make edits to it to make it work. That said, if such a project were to be put in motion, the subject of this video would be pretty good to keep in mind. I feel like this video works less as a should the Gold Saucer exist sort of thing, and more what edits would the Gold Saucer need to be a viable theme park. The points brought up are good things to think about if they want to translate this park into the real world. I'm the review reviewer. You review it, I review you. change that doorbell. Come in!
You should really change that.
Yeah, I know. I take it you're here on council business?
Correct. I came to deliver this.
To the residents of Hat Hall, you are cordially invited to participate in the Multiversal Magic Council's first ever Multiversal Tournament. What's this about?
Well, there is still a bit of unrest in the council given that Grand Councilman Grimsworth was usurped by Draco. So he came up with this tournament as a sort of goodwill event.
Ah, how political. But if this is for the council, then why are they inviting us?
Any and all associates of the council are more than welcome to compete.
Huh, neat. So what does the winner get? Or is this just a for glory thing?
From what I understand, the council decided to put up a collection of relics that has been recently put in their care. It should be on the invitation.
Let's see. Whoever reigns victorious shall receive the 7 Infinium Relics? How did they... When did... I need to speak with Grimsworth, right now! Grimsworth, we need to talk!
Ah, reviewer. I take it Mildred delivered the invitation?
Oh, I got it all right. And as an associate of the council, I move to have the Infinium Relics taken off the table as prize for this tournament.
I agree.
Would you just listen to... Wait, you agree?
Wholeheartedly. Just one of these relics is too illustrious and, quite frankly, dangerous a prize to offer, much less all 7. Especially for a tournament meant to bolster council morale. Tell me, reviewer, do you know what this council stands for?
Something about balance?
We typically do not concern ourselves with matters of good and evil, only maintaining the balance of their magical forces throughout the multiverse.
So, for example, the only reason it being pure chaos magic was concerning to you guys is because it posed a threat to the balance?
Precisely. And in our efforts to keep balance, not all of our members are what you might call good aligned. They merely have enough decorum not to cause any trouble within our walls, though I can't say the same for their allies.
Then why not do something about it? You're the one in charge!
This may come as a shock to you, reviewer, but my job is the organization and management of the Council's day-to-day. I only ever have absolute authority in the event of an emergency. Otherwise, every choice we make is done democratically. As such, while many of our members agree that the relics were just too much, many more were fully on board with it, as they believe the winner would be the most suited to guard them. The most I can do is call for another vote. However, I get the sense that would be nothing more than a waste of time.
So you're just gonna let this happen?
I do have a backup plan, which is why I'm glad you're here. I need you to gather as many of your allies as you can to enter this tournament. We need to fill out the roster to increase the chances that the winner will not use the relics, or at the very least, not use them for any maniacal purposes.
And you really want to trust me with that?
Of course. After all, you're the only invitee who saw fit to come talk to me about this.
Alright, I'm in.